What is up, everyone, and welcome back to the original studio where it all got started. It feels good to be back. As many of you know, I've been traveling around Central America for the last couple of months, and the last stop on my trip was to El Salvador. I got to spend time on the beautiful beach of El Zonte. Last week, I released a video about my experience there. If you haven't seen it yet, make sure that you check it out. It was a good one. This is another super exciting episode. I got to sit down and talk with René, who we met while traveling in El Zonte. He's lived in El Zonte his entire life, so he knows the town as well as anyone. I do want to make a note about the video. I didn't notice at the time that there were some points where we were cutting out of the frame a little bit. Despite the filming flub, it was quite the opportunity to sit down and talk with René and hear his perspective about how Bitcoin is changing the town. I hope you enjoy. So I'm super excited to have you here.
Of course, I am super excited too.
Thank you. I'm looking forward to your perspective about Bitcoin and how it's changing El Zonte.
Okay, perfect. Okay, in the first it's El Zonte from maybe 5 years ago. It was a different place. Right now, about Bitcoin, we have a lot of opportunities for in different things. Maybe a Bitcoin for me and for El Zonte, it's good news, and it's a good opportunity to learn about crypto coins or Bitcoin exactly, and it's good because we are using Bitcoin and it's easier, different to the another another format to pay.
It's easier to pay with Bitcoin versus paying with cash or credit card.
Of course it is. It's easier. And do you need just your cell phone, your mobile? And it's that.
Sure.
It's easier.
Awesome.
Yeah, of course.
I'm curious, how and when did you get involved with Bitcoin?
How? Maybe Bitcoin here, it's maybe 5 or 4 years ago.
Okay.
But I started maybe 6 months ago to
using Bitcoin.
I tried and I started 6 months ago. And the first time is normally, do you feel a little bit lost when you are learning about, and it's normal in whatever.
There's definitely a learning curve to use Bitcoin or any cryptocurrency.
Yeah, but right now this is my favorite, it's my favorite kind of pay.
Sure.
Yeah, of course, it's because it's easier and I don't need just my cell phone is that. And here at Zonte is like a Bitcoin world,
Bitcoin world.
Yeah, then the 90% of the business using Bitcoin.
Sure.
And they accept Bitcoin and they use Bitcoin and whatever. And some people receive their salaries by Bitcoin.
Oh, so the businesses are actually paying employees in Bitcoin as well?
Of course.
Oh, that's so exciting.
Yeah, this is normal here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So would you say that you use Bitcoin as more of a for day-to-day purchases, or do you use it more of a store of value, or both?
I use both.
Okay.
But if you ask me, I prefer Bitcoin,
Yeah, to anything else.
Of course.
So if you need to go buy a new surfboard, you'll buy it in Bitcoin?
Of course, you can do it. It's easier, but in my case, I prefer to use Bitcoin, but in this moment I want to save my Bitcoins.
Okay, so you're doing both. You're spending it, but only when you need to, and then holding on to it.
Of course, I need to. I want to save my Bitcoin because maybe in the future, maybe 2 years later.
Of course.
Yeah, will change.
Yeah.
Will change in. This is the idea,
I feel like for me, it makes me really think before I purchase something. Like, do I need this?
Of course.
Because that if you hold on to it,
of course. Yeah, and here in Zonte, I think maybe the 80% of the people it's saving Bitcoin.
Okay.
Yeah, and some people's coming from another countries, and maybe whatever country from the world, and they're coming and here spend Bitcoin, and we accept Bitcoin and save Bitcoin.
Well, it's exciting because we don't have this back home. No businesses are going to accept
really?
Bitcoin where we live.
Now,
it's really unique to El Zonte.
of course,
So.
but here it's different, you know.
Sure.
And here you can spend your bitcoins, and you can save your bitcoins or whatever you want. It's normal. It's legal, you know.
Cool.
And this is so cool. Yeah.
How do you think El Zonte has changed over the last couple of years?
Oh, El Zonte right now is developed in Bitcoin, and that means some people come here, and this is so good for whatever place, you know, tourist. And there, I said, there spend Bitcoin here, and we accept Bitcoin.
Sure.
And El Zonte is changing for that, because about Bitcoin, you know, it's a new form of pay, and it's so easier, and El Zonte has more opportunities for the peoples, yeah, the local peoples. In the last time it was a tropical place, but not like right now. Right now it's a tourist place.
Where more people are coming.
Yeah.
Have you seen people who are moving here?
Yeah.
More people who are moving here within the last couple of years than ever before?
Of course, and
Sure.
when Bitcoin is legal here, maybe some months ago.
When it became legal? A few
Yeah,
years ago.
but yeah, and a lot of people come here, but exactly El Zonte, because El Zonte is first in El Salvador with Bitcoin.
It's special.
Special, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then some people come here and they are looking for information, or they want to do tests about Bitcoin.
To actually use the Bitcoin that they've been holding on to.
Yeah, of course.
This is where people are coming to do that.
Of course, and this is so good for Zonte, you know. Yeah.
I'm curious, what's the talk of town? Are other locals, are your neighbors, are your friends here, are they all happy about Bitcoin and all of the tourists coming to El Zonte? Is it
Yeah,
good
of
for everyone?
course. Because for us, Bitcoin is a good news, right? And we are ready for use Bitcoin. We know about Bitcoin, and El Zonte is happy with Bitcoin, you know, and it's normal. Some people don't use Bitcoin, but in El Zonte it's like a 90% using Bitcoin and 10% without Bitcoin.
Yeah.
But this is just some people, it's 10%.
Why do you
know?
think that 10% of people aren't using Bitcoin? What do you...
Oh, because some people don't know about technology,
Sure.
and this is very necessary here. If you want to use Bitcoin, do you need to know about your cell phone, or how Bitcoin is changing or whatever, and they don't know about technology, and it's for that. It's just for that.
Okay, do you mind if I ask one fun question before we
Okay.
head up? If and when Bitcoin goes really high to $1 million a coin,
Yeah.
what will you do with all of your wealth? Do you have anything that you're specifically trying to buy or be able to do when Bitcoin goes up in price a lot?
Oh, maybe in this case, maybe travel, you know,
Yes.
because it's very good to travel, and just for save your money. Maybe we're talking about maybe 10 years from right now.
Yeah.
But I would like to travel,
Yes.
you know, with that. And maybe in the future, Bitcoin will be in the world, you know, in whatever place. And I think I would like to travel with my.
Do you have any countries that you want to go specifically?
Maybe I would like to Japan.
Japan.
Yeah, I would like to go to
yeah.
Japan, but right now Japan is not using Bitcoin.
Yeah. Hopefully soon.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much, René.
Thank you for inviting me.
It's really good to talk with
it
you.
It was nice to talk with you.